Hi guys, what's up and welcome back. So firstly, do you guys know the feeling of feeling freezing? So you're like, yo, I gotta put a hoodie on. 10-15 minutes passes by and you're like, yo, I am dying out of heat. But then you put your makeup on already, so you can't just take your sweater off because everything's gonna be on it, so you sweat out of your ass. Anyway, so that's how I feel at the current moment. But anyways, today's video is going to be on something extremely exciting. I spoke about these products in one of my weekly makeup wish list videos, I believe 3 weeks back. And I was dying to get my hands on this. I'm telling you, the date came by faster than I expected. Like, time literally flies by. That's what I realized with this. So it is the MAC and Jeremy Scott collection. So I went to the actual MAC store in Times Square. The day that it released, which was Thursday, I called them and I asked them if they could put one of everything on the side for me. And usually they don't do that, but they did that for me. I got there at around 11 p.m. I was like, yo, I gotta do this. I was falling asleep and my friend was like, yo, let's go. So we went, I picked up the stuff. The guy who was giving me everything, his name was Alex, and he was so awesome. Very helpful and very cute actually. And as he was like bagging everything, he was like, yo, I feel like I'm working in Best Buy or something, because if you guys are unaware, the Jeremy Scott collection is very music themed. And then that leads me to the first product, which is right over here. This is so freaking cool. So this is the MAC and Jeremy Scott eyeshadow palette. In here there are 29 different eyeshadows. Firstly, you guys have to look at the box. What is going on in here? This is freaking cool. I love it. I'm totally keeping this. So this does retail for $75, which is definitely very up there in price. All these products are available on MAC's site, Saks Fifth Avenue, and Ulta as well. So I will leave all the links down below if you guys want to pick up this collection for yourself, and I do believe that it is limited edition. So I didn't have much of a chance to play around with everything. I swatched a few things here and there, but this is not going to be like a full in-depth review. It's going to be kind of more of like a haul. So this is how it comes packaged, and let me take it out. Tell me this is not the cutest thing ever. Tell me it's not the cutest thing ever. This is freaking cute. So this is a tin package, and as you guys can see, it looks like a boombox. So cool. There's a little baby handle here, and it is magnetic as well. So like this, as you guys can see, it opens up like that. The mirror is massive, like seriously huge. And then you have your 29 different eyeshadows. So here's a close-up of how the eyeshadows look. You guys can see in the middle row right there, there are some cool tone neutral shades. We have some reds, pinky shades, greens, blues, purples, a nice orangey shade, just a little bit of everything, and it looks freaking cool. I love the layout of this because it looks like a DJ's mixer. You know how like the lights go up and down and everything? Just genius. I have a few friends who are DJs, and when they saw this, they were like, yo, that's pretty dope. And I'm like, I know. So I feel like a music lover would love this, and if you're into makeup, you would love this as well. So let me go ahead and give you guys swatches of all the shades that are included in here, and we'll take it from there. So here's how half of these shades look once they're swatched. So just from swatching it pretty much for the first time, I will say that most of these shades definitely feel a bit dry in consistency, and they don't have the best pigmentation of life, which I don't know, kind of bums me out, because it's like everyone is doing so well, like Benefit, like ColourPop, all those palettes are like killing it out of the park, and I feel like MAC sometimes is kind of like a letdown. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they still will perform nicely on the eyes, but this is how half of these shades look. I still do really like the colors, so I have high hopes for how this will apply on the eyes. Let's hope so. Okay, so then here's how the other half of the palette swatches. I would say that these swatches are actually a bit nicer than these, but here you guys can see all the shades that are included. Pretty much a little bit of everything from every single family. So like I mentioned before, I feel like these are not like crazy pigmented, and they don't have the smoothest feel ever. And I feel like most of these shades are not that consistent, but I feel like the collector in me will still make an exception and make this work. But I didn't show you guys the packaging up close. I have to do that. Oh my god, I'm like dying for this right now. Yum. Okay, so moving on to the next thing that I picked up. I pretty much picked up everything in the collection. There are only 3 pieces, but this is how the next product looks. Look how cool this looks. This is a CD. And this is totally giving me like 14-15-year-old vibes. Like, my brothers were so into CDs. Like, they literally bought everything that released, especially if it was like a rock band or like heavy metal rock band. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a nostalgic feeling when I look at this. It feels really nice. Okay, so once you open this up, the packaging is so cute. Like the actual product. Like, look! Oh my goodness. I have to show the packaging of this to my brothers. They're gonna go crazy. They're like, yo, that's pretty cool. So this is how it looks. Super adorable. And then here it says Cheeky Volume 1 Mixtape. Too damn cute not to show you guys a close-up. I'm obsessed. And then with this, there's a magnetic closure as well. So you open up the lid like that, it comes completely off, and you can just put it on securely. But this whole thing is pretty much a mirror. And then in here you are getting a highlighter, a bronzer, and then a blush, which I think is awesome because it's a little bit of everything. So with this, I also didn't use it too much, but the pigmentation is definitely much nicer and much more consistent than the actual eyeshadow palette, which is a bummer, but I mean, it is what it is. The highlight in here is stunning, but that's how the 3 shades look. Yo, you guys need this for the highlighter. And then that is a matte, pretty warm tone bronzer, not too warm. And then we have this really nice universal peachy pinky blush. I love it. I'm just so excited to wear this. So cute. And then 99% of it is because of the packaging, but the product in here is pretty good. So there's that. And then the final product that was part of the collection was this little cassette tape. My mother used to have so many of these, and she used to have like an organizer to stack these up. Like this was the thing like 10-15 years ago, and I always remember putting these cassettes in our stereo system. Like that was the thing, and I felt so cool. So having this back like in my hands in makeup form is like, I don't know, I'm feeling something here, you know? So this is how the adorable little packaging looks, super cute. And then you just open it up like that, and it is a lip palette. So it pretty much includes a whole bunch of different lipsticks. Yum, it smells amazing, first of all. I didn't even realize that. With this, I actually didn't even swatch it, but some of these lipsticks are part of their permanent line, and I do believe that there are 1 or 2 shades that are exclusive for this little guy right here, and that goes for the eyeshadow palette as well. Some of the shades in there are exclusive for that palette, and then some of them are repeats. But let me go ahead and give you guys swatches of these. Usually I'm not into like lip palettes, but when I went away on my trip, and I was packing up for like the 10 days, I realized when I was packing, it would have been so much simpler and easier to just have everything in one, you know? So that's why I went ahead and picked this up, because I just feel like there's so much in here, ranging from many different finishes, nudes, reds, pinks, brighter shades, deeper shades, and they just look really nice. And I really do enjoy the MAC lipstick, so that is precisely why I picked this up. But let's get real, 98% of this is because of the packaging, but I still will use the products. So that's pretty much it. That was everything that was included in the MAC X Jeremy Scott collection. Super cute. I love this. I would love to know if you guys pick this collection up for yourself, if it's something that interests you, or if it's something that you're going to be skipping on. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.